What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Black, your internet, relationship, and breakup coach. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you so much for being here and for tuning in to another video. You could have been doing anything. You literally could have been doing anything, but you chose to spend a few moments with me, and I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And welcome to my home. Today's topic, how to make your ex want to come back to you. Key word in that title is want. If you understand relationships and breakups, you know that if you can get your ex to want this, then they will do a lot of the work for you, which will make this process easier to getting back to a healthy and happy relationship with your ex. But before we go any further, I'd ask that you go ahead and like this video right now so that YouTube pushes out this video to other people dealing with breakups and other people that need the help. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any of my future videos. I also go live here on YouTube Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Central. If you have any questions about your breakup, I will see you there, and you can ask your questions for free, of course. And welcome to the family. All right, so how do you make your ex want to come back to you? I'm going to share with you something I learned from one of my greatest mentors, Tony Robbins. And it's something that is so true about human nature, but a lot of us don't think about this consciously. And here's the truth. Human beings make decisions out of emotion and use logic and reason to justify it. So what does this mean? If you look at your ex and a lot of the things that they told you around the breakup, the things like they have to work on themselves, or the long distance being an issue, or just the stress that they're dealing with at work, these are all of the logical reasons that your ex is giving you so that you can accept the breakup and in most cases leave them alone. The truth is, before your ex got to a point that they can articulate those logical reasons, emotionally they were already feeling like they needed to leave the relationship. And as soon as your ex's emotions were negative and they wanted to break up with you, this is when they started to go find logical reasons why it made sense to end the relationship. Now, it's important that we understand this distinction. Why? Because people will spend a lot of their time trying to dispute the logical reasons with their ex, not knowing that they're wasting their time. This is also why when you try to logic your ex back into a relationship and you tell them, oh, we have been building this thing for a long time, or we had plans to get married, a lot of times this has little to no impact on your ex, because you have to engage your ex's emotions first and then win them over logically. So always remember that. Emotions first, logic and reason second. And so if you can get your ex to emotionally engage with you and to want to be with you, they will find the logical reasons on their own why it makes sense to get back together. Think about movies, for example. Think about some of your favorite movies growing up as a kid. One of mine was The Lion King. And if you think about just the story arc of Simba and everything that he went through along his journey to finally come back home and take over as king, you notice it was an emotional process. Now, in this movie, obviously, lions talk and they sing, right? But the actors, the directors, and all the people that made the movie, they made sure that they engaged with you emotionally through sound, song, right? And they showed you visual images of everything that Simba had to get through to earn this spot as being king in the future. And this is the same thing that applies to your ex. You cannot tell a good story. You have to show. You have to show your ex, show them why they should be with you with their actions. Now, don't get it wrong. They dumped you, they broke up with you, so you must be in no contact, all right? But when they come back to you, When they start to interact with you, you understand you have to engage their emotions. You have to get them feeling a certain way. And how do you do this? You spend time together. Think about some of the best and favorite memories that you have with your family members. It's usually around doing fun activities together, taking vacations and family trips, and all of those things involves time together. So you have to engage your ex's emotions and senses. Stop trying to tell them over X, because telling isn't helping you. When they reach out to you, make sure that you're helping yourself by organizing time for you guys to spend one-on-one in person so you can rebuild the relationship together. Now, this is the last note I want to share with you. I was looking up research done by a scientist by the name of Antonio Damasio. You can look this up on Google by yourself. But what they found was people with brain injuries that damaged part of their emotional centers in the brain actually started having issues making decisions. Now, this is confusing because normally we think that decision making is a very logical process. But what we find from this research is that even though people understood the logical reasons why they should do certain things, it's the emotions that allow us to be compelled about certain decisions and to take action in a certain direction. So if you want your ex, if you ever want them to desire you again, to want to come back to you, always remember emotions come first. And the quickest way to get your ex back is to remember how you make them feel. This is why you don't argue with your ex. You don't always bring up negative subjects, because that will affect them emotionally in a negative way. You want positive, happy, healthy emotional connection first, and then your ex will find all the logical reasons for you guys to fix things in the relationship. Anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any thoughts or comments, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also, if you want to talk to me one-on-one about your situation and about your breakup, quickest way to do so is the first link in description. You can book a one-on-one coaching call with me, and we can talk about what you're going through. Again, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.